And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 68 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Cavalry Lions. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick. That's your man. That's your man.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Panthers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Here we go.
They'll drop the throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Trap 60, trap. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Again, he'll drop the throw.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful. But don't expect them to back away from it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Come on. Ready,
They go play action here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Powering his way forward. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes...
There he goes, left side. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And it's 4th down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 46 yards.
And the Panthers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Fitzgerald to kick off for
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
They find some open field here. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And the Panthers' 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 23 yards the pickup there.
This hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the 1st down.
18.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get it. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him at the 12. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
79 Broncos.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it here. These guys running back out of the backfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
70 Timberwolves.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at 7. He'll drop to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he will take it across for the Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
This pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons have retaken a third quarter lead. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Chuba Hubbard with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Seven Pirates. 60, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19 Tiger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
19 tight.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready?
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
That's 60 Mavericks.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. And Xavier Legette, 76 yards. Panthers might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 4.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop the throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's to his running back, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Now he's going to step up and run.
He's throw caught at about the 5.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And London, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London
From 3 yards out.
And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it.
An ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently. Right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just one pick so far in his team lead. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense play, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as well. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth-quarter advantage.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
That one looks like his throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
James Pierce
Brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system. It leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
And they'll opt not to return. But since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
It's a gain of 63 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Extra point right down the middle as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here. That should be enough to get them the victory. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And some room to run now. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Not going to understand where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here comes 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it go again. This is caught at the 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Panthers, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need